Good soldiers follow orders.
Okay, so we've just started time for round 4. We've got Craig playing Sabine ECL against John with Anakin Blue, sorry. In case you're just joining us, my name's Shantae. I'm filling in for the Baddest Batch boys today, who are a couple of them playing and judging today in the Sydney PQ. So I'm here bringing you this stream. Say hello, keep me entertained. We'll be getting the Baddest Batch boys in between their games on the stream. Aussie Wookie's been here as well, keeping me company and helping out with lots of technical issues that we've been having. Really great friend to the podcast. We'll try and get that Hondo deck up on one of the streams if possible.
Wasn't able to get something different this time.
Are we trying for that Hondo?
From what I've been told, we're gonna see what we can get in kind of the top few people.
Yep.
Main reason we have these guys, they are both 3-0 at the moment.
Okay.
So this is these guys are both undefeated. This is going to be a good matchup.
Yep.
It's a little bit sad that we have our third Sabine for the stream. Out of 4 rounds, 3 Sabines. Well, with the amount of Sabines currently here today, it kind of makes sense.
Statistically likely, yeah.
Yeah. But from after this game, we're going to see what we do from there. I think these two actually played each other yesterday at the Batch event. I overheard them talking a little bit about it.
Same decks, do you know?
I know John is running the exact same deck as yesterday.
Yep.
Okay, let's see. Ooh, okay, so Craig's probably going to take the initiative.
That mat's slightly cut off. We'll try to fix it up before the next round.
Yeah.
So we've got Craig with initiative for game 1 of round 4.
Okay.
Looking at their decks, what are we thinking? Good matchup.
It seems like it. Look, the Sabine deck, it's basically like every other Sabine ECL deck.
Yeah.
You can only really have so much in them. Yeah, it looks almost identical to some of the others we've had. But this Anakin, though, it's got some good cards in here that I think are gonna help him out a lot.
Yeah.
Something I do see hopefully happening at some point. Disabling Fang Fighter, removing a Darksaber. I want to see that happen. Because that would be a good thing. Being how strong Darksaber is, especially if played on a Sabine itself. Like, he does have a few Mandalorians in his deck, which would be boosted from that Darksaber.
So Sabine is pinged for first damage on bases.
Yeah, the Anakin has a lot of top end potential in this. He's got Luke's, Obi-Wan's, um, especially if he can get one of the Jedi lightsabers onto one of his Luke's. I think I see a Poe Dameron in Craig's hand.
Back to the hand cams. I don't think you can see much. John's side. Might be pulling back to see.
Yeah. Ooh. Jedi lightsaber on the Yoda. I wonder what Craig will do here with that Yoda there. Yeah. Daring raid for the 2.
So Craig's deployed Sabine.
Ooh, okay.
Not bad.
Yeah. That's pretty strong on that Yoda.
Craig is getting damage on quite quickly though.
Well, with Anakin, having more damage does help. Anakin's flip ability does help the more damage he has.
And is it 6 resources Anakin comes out? Do you know?
Yes, if I recall correctly, it should be
Looking
6. Obviously spelled his name wrong, so screw it.
Yeah,
There we go. That's the leading unit. Yeah, so he flips at 6.
Oh, you're right. Yes. So he actually deals damage to his own base.
Mm-hmm.
He gets +1 for every 5 damage
Yep.
on base.
So currently, if that when that Anakin comes out, if the damage stays how it is,
Yep.
we're looking at a 7/7 Anakin.
Yep.
Sabine has been killed off as well. Yep, there's the Poe.
Ambushed in with the ECL ability.
As soon as we find out when it's going to happen, we're just going to be able to disclose it.
Did he do ambush?
If you guys want to use like the official Star Wars,
Yeah.
Because he did.
Yeah. He did, I think, 2 cards there to get rid of both.
yeah, you can grab anything that's like official advice as well. But if you want like proper stuff that we can do, like I'm not even going to have an
So we're heading into 6 resources now.
So I think what he did was he discarded his 2 cards, dealt 2 damage to one of the units, and I think defeating the Jedi lightsaber killed off the Yoda. Which was actually very smart.
Yeah, very good use of the card.
Does have village protectors out just to go against that Poe. This is Anakin's flip turn. If Sabine uses the Sabine ability, Anakin is going to be going to 8 damage on his flip turn.
But then you go, can you get approval for it? And they're like, give us the ring. Like, we can't do that. So they're just
Yep.
okay.
There's Anakin, and that is going to be a 8 damage Anakin. This is where we're going to start seeing some damage being dealt here.
Yep.
And it's been boosted up. What one was that?
There's a couple of cases weekly turn. Again, you can be waiting on stuff.
I think that's a Jedi lightsaber. I don't know why, but I thought that was a green upgrade for a minute there.
Yeah, I saying the same thing when I was before the game. It's a bit tricky to see on the camera sometimes.
Yeah. Well, a 8 damage Anakin with a Jedi lightsaber, which is a +3/+3. That's a scary card.
Yeah, and at this phase in the game,
Yep.
it's a little scary for Craig.
Thinking about it here, he needs to actually kill the Anakin, being that the Anakin's an 11/10. That 11 damage is enough to wipe. Like that's lethal as soon as it gets to his turn. Unless he's able to deal 6 damage to base within this next turn.
Looks like they're counting up their next couple of plays.
Yeah, I think they're currently talking about if they can do anything about that.
Whether
Anakin.
those space units are enough to save him or.
Like, even if Craig claims here, he'd have 1 turn to wipe off John, and if he doesn't, that Anakin's swinging for a lot.
Yeah, so I just need to clarify, it's just obviously you guys have been watching.
So we've had a judge call for this game.
So basically, we're just trying to figure out what the game state was prior to the X-wing hitting the base.
I do know that one did swing and make it 21. I remember that due to me.
Okay,
Yeah.
so he would have gone from 21. He would have swung in with wing leader to put it to 24.
Yep.
With the +1 from Red 3.
Yep. I recall that because that happened just before Anakin flipped, and we were expecting 7, but
Yep.
that pushed it up to 8 damage.
I'm just going to go in and check the VOD, but I'm fairly comfortable with that because that's also what they spoke about.
Yeah.
You might need to negotiate because, like, if you're able to say we can't please to run the time,
I think we might need to check Craig's hand because with how he's going here, the only reason I think he'd do something like that is if he had something that was gonna end it here.
yeah, I know they were going to put it up at the top because they were going to but I think they made that in based on so
Let's see if he can deal this final 6 damage before that Anakin swings.
it's probably a much
Yep, they've called that. I'm going to assume John took it. If you want, I can go ask. But yeah, from what I can tell, that would have been a John win.
Do we maybe want to tweak the John's hand slightly?
Oh yeah, I've pushed it as far as I can.
Okay.
I'll see about just twisting it a
Yeah,
little bit,
yeah.
and I'll see if that works.
All right, so we think John has taken away that one. Aussie Wookie just confirming for me. How are you doing? Say hey in the chat. Let us know what kind of decks you want to see. We've seen a lot of Sabine ECL. There's a lot of Sabine in the PQ today. Hoping to get a few other decks on screen today. Let us know what you want to see. We'll try and tee it up for you.
So it's now a point that there is literally
Thanks for joining us. We really appreciate it. Subscribe to the Baddest Batch if you haven't already. We've my name's Shantae and I'm here for the boys today, filling in as we've got Tibbo and Clint who are playing in the tournament, as well as Tibby who is judging.
Yeah, so that's confirmed John's way, and that camera should now be facing his hand properly. Yeah, John was explaining how scary it is having that Anakin be so strong.
Yeah.
And once that Anakin does come out and get that Jedi lightsaber on it, he was basically saying like that.
Yeah, that's it. Like with Sabine coming out so early, it's, you know, once you get to that point in the game, sometimes it's just all over.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've played Sabine many times. I played Sabine down at the last Onyx event. Sorry, not the last. Was it the last Onyx event? Last year, yes, in Canberra, and yeah, same thing. If you don't get your damage out quick, then by the time those big guns come out, then it's all game over.
Yeah, John was saying the only thing Craig could have really done was right as Anakin flips, if Craig went ahead and did a wrecker,
Yep.
That would have thrown a bit of a spanner.
Yeah.
Spanner.
It's all about drawing the cards in the order you need.
Yep.
You know, being able to, get the right combination of cards as well.
Yeah.
35 minutes, I think that was.
Yep.
Left of round 4.
I'm pretty sure that was 35.
So John won the first game with Craig heading into the second game now.
Yeah. John was actually very thankful for Craig for doing the Sabine ping as much as he did.
Yep. I'm sure he was.
Well,
And that's where this kind of
very big
matchup
one.
is, tricky.
Just got a Obi-Wan in hand. I think he just gave the Obi-Wan away.
We're not on a break.
Yeah, looks like he resourced the Obi-Wan, kept the village protectors. Yeah.
So did we see much sideboarding? I wasn't really watching. Looks like
No, when I went over there, they weren't sideboarding anything. They went straight into it.
yeah.
Are there any Onyx guys in the chat still?
Any Onyx guys? Are you still in the chat?
I don't know if this is updated, but I think so. I think so. I don't know if it's updated or not, but it looks like one. Let's have a look.
How'd you go last Clint not looking too happy after this round. Right, so we're already at 4 resources.
Village Protectors comes out.
We had Judge Tibby just inquiring if any of the Onyx and Onyx boys are in the chat. If you're watching, let us know.
They're like, well, I American. It's like you guys do like a 10-hour drive this week. Not even if we
Yep, looks
Yes.
like somebody Onyx is.
Oh my god, that's Fina.
I don't know, we'll see what we can do. Like,
It's been the first Sabine ping of the game, actually. Yep, so Sabine flip, breaking the shields.
there's not a lot of players in Australia that are running. There's not a lot of stores that are doing it. Still being financial business. You still have
Yep. Almost put his resource down the wrong way. Yep, killing off the Sabine. Still has ECL available. Let's...
Just gonna be music.
Yeah, just jump on.
Alright.
Sit for what? Just,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, we've got some Onyx in the chat there. We've got Rhett. How are you going today?
Yeah, going well. So 4-0 at the moment, and haven't dropped a game. So
Nice.
yeah, pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty confident.
Feeling good? Yeah.
Yeah, it's good at this point.
Yeah. What deck are you running today?
So I'm running Boss Green, so gotta get those bounties.
Glad you didn't say Sabine ECL. There's too
Yes,
many of them.
we've
No,
already
that's
had,
it.
I think, 3.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so unfortunate. Yeah, no, gotta get the bounties. It's all about those dopamine
Yep.
hits when you're claiming them. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
It sustains you.
Yeah. So just one round 4 on the top table. So maybe we'll get you up on the stream.
Awesome. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Something
Yeah.
different would be nice to see.
Yeah, it would be.
Something other than some Sabine.
Yeah, I can see it up there at the
Yeah.
moment. Anakin Blue.
Dirty boss
Yeah,
green.
Anakin Blue.
Yeah, Dirty Boss Green.
Yeah,
Who would run it?
Shade in the chat.
Good. Bring it on. It sustains us, right?
Yeah.
At the top. Yeah. Got
Friendly
around.
banter amongst Canberra boys. Your Canberra.
Yeah, Canberra. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's very good, and the event's fantastic as well. Yeah, if anyone's thinking about coming, definitely hit up like next time it's here. Venue tours.
For is it unique?
Yeah, well, for Sydney and this event in particular,
Yeah.
the space is fantastic and it's been run really well. Yeah.
I was just saying earlier that I was playing this Onyx event last year with the Sabine Green, Sabine ECL actually, and as we saw in the first game, Craig just couldn't get that damage on fast enough, and Anakin just comes out swinging and it's all his game over.
That's what
Yeah,
it is.
we had Anakin come out with 8 right off the bat.
Oh, brutal.
And then instantly equips Jedi lightsaber.
Gross. That's nuts.
Yeah, hitting 11 with 10 HP.
That's brutal. I've
Yep.
done it. If I don't have a maul ready to go when that Anakin comes out, it's probably the game. But yeah, being able to hold it for it and just lay it down. Sometimes it doesn't even die on the clapback. So yeah, it's a pretty good position for Boss to be in if it can hold it. But yeah, as soon as he gets that lightsaber, it's not ideal.
What other decks have you come up against today?
So Quinlan, Tarkentown just then. I played a Hondo Green, Hondo Yellow early on, which was cool, round 2. Round 1 into CAD Tarkentown,
Yep.
and round 3 was into Fletcher's Clan Green. So yeah, good matchups.
Yeah,
Mostly.
mix, yeah.
Fletcher was a bit unlucky with his draws. I think his average cost of his second mulligan hand in the second game was 7.5. So I think it was like 7, 8 or something.
Oh my God.
Something else. Yeah, it was not great.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, gotten a bit lucky with the matchup so far. So just keep riding that luck, and
Yeah, that's
should be
it.
good.
Yeah.
Match win and guaranteed on top cut. So
Yeah, stay on that high.
hope for that. Yeah, exactly.
Confidence, yeah.
Yeah, you just don't want to skip forward 2 hours in the stream and it's 4-2 and missing the cut. Like, it'd be brutal.
Yeah.
But if you do get top cut, just know that you're probably going to be going against one of these Sabine ECLs.
That's fair. Every Sabine that loses, we'll gain a little bit happier.
Yep.
Get a little bit happier. So
100%.
hopefully just get each other all the way through. Yeah, we're all mid-range and control.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be happy with that.
I'd be happy if I only see only one Sabine. I'm happy. If
Yes.
there's any more than that,
Brutal, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. But you never know what's going to happen next set with this new set. So maybe we just need to give Sabine a win now, just in case she's rubbish from now on.
Yeah.
And last her while.
A few spicy things coming by the sound of it.
Yeah, looking forward to it. I'm not sure where my screen will be, but yeah, I think it could go okay. It's a few interesting things happening.
Yeah, maybe a few tweaks.
Maybe a bit of pilots action should be good. See how it is in
Interesting.
6 months from now.
Yeah.
I know I can confirm this that Melbourne's probably biggest Sabine fan changing leaders next set.
Controversial.
Yeah.
Wow. I
Like-
feel like at that point you just got to stick to it, right? You've got the name.
Look, he's been playing it for so long. He's known for being the biggest Sabine fan, the biggest Sabine player. I have personally never seen him on anything but Sabine,
Wow.
and he's confirmed he's changing. So
Okay.
next set seems to be bringing something.
Believe it when we see it, right?
Yeah, believe it. Look, he has said that he's going to change for a bit, but if all else fails, back to old faithful.
Well, I've got the same thing. I've got Sabine in the bag just in case.
Yeah.
It's always like your backup, right?
I think
Just
most
turn
people
things
do.
sideways. Yeah.
Yep.
Base and you're good. I love it. Awesome.
Cool. Thanks for joining us.
No worries.
Hopefully we'll see
Yeah,
up
thank
on
you.
the
Fingers
screen.
crossed. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Good
Thank
luck the
you.
rest of the day.
Cheers. Thank you.
No worries. All right. So what's happening with Craig and John?
Well,
Oof.
John's.
Not looking too healthy.
Yeah.
That looks
I.
like that was game.
Yeah, looks like it was game. I don't know who won that, but I do know Anakin would have been swinging for 9 just then.
Here we go, confirm.
Onyx is saying Sabine won. Just gonna 100% confirm it, just in case. A little too busy talking instead of watching.
Yep. So that was 1 to Craig.
Okay.
1 to game 3. That's looking pretty tight.
Yeah, this is. So, John's taking the mulligan on that one. I think he had much to play there, from what I could see.
Thanks, Onyx. It's good to have our viewers helping us out.
Definitely. Second set of eyes, basically.
Yep.
It quite possibly could have been that that was sideboarding that I saw, not mulliganing.
Okay.
I think I
Interesting
saw
to
a,
see how this will go.
I think I saw a couple of reds in there, so I'm thinking he sideboarded in his green squadrons, and maybe his OB Aether sprites.
I think to see it there. How are all our viewers doing today? We up to anything other than watching the PQ? We appreciate having you here. Let us know what's happening, where you are. Good little look at John's hand there.
So he's resourced a Ketsu. I didn't see the other one he resourced. Oh, he's yeah. Took a double take on that one.
Okay.
There's the Ketsu that he brought back.
Great. To ping or not to ping?
So last game, he didn't ping until 4 resources.
Yeah.
And
Trying to save some of that damage.
yeah, I'm thinking he's not doing it at this point because he saw how successful it was last round.
Yeah.
Yep. Tried the Ketsu for the Sabine. Yoda. I thought he would have held on to his disabling Fang Fighter for a bit. Because that's really good against the Jedi lightsaber spam that he's going to be doing. But at the same time, it's still just getting damage on the field.
Yeah.
On the board.
Go Boy's been doing a bit of painting. What are you painting, Go Boy?
Brings out the Sabine.
Some Warhammer, nice.
Wing leaded the Sabine. That's it's a little scary.
Too sure. Then.
So, I think what they were trying to figure out was John forgot to put the 1 extra damage from Sabine's ability.
Yeah.
Sabine was hitting for 4, which, yeah, would have taken him up to where he was, but Sabine's ability dealing the 1 extra damage to the base as well. We are coming up on Anakin's flip turn soon, and
Getting close.
there isn't that much damage on the base.
Healing.
Yeah, the healing's good, but it's also like not good for an Anakin deck.
Can be very hard on a Sabine deck, though. Speaking from experience.
With the Anakin deck, like the healing's a bit of that kind of like catch-22 in there. It's like, yeah, it's good to have less damage on the base, but at the same time, you're coming up on Anakin's flip turn, you want the most damage. Healed again. Okay. That's a force throw, I saw. Yeah, that was in the force throw.
Sideboard. It's obviously made a couple of changes to this guy.
Yeah, so he forced through the A-Wing to kill off the wing leader. Okay.
Should have the Craig now. Coming into Anakin's deploy.
Yep. Anakin's going to be flipping this turn. I think this is the longest we've actually seen a Sabine
Yeah,
live for.
bit of pressure on.
Yeah. Especially because she deals 5 damage now with how she is. 2 base damage, 2 experience tokens, and then the 1 extra damage to base each turn.
Yes.
That's a bit of a scary Sabine.
So, after cycle, games again. If it goes for me, yeah, I understand.
I think I see a Poe in Craig's hand. Could be mistaken. Sabine for 5 to base, which has now boosted up that Anakin even more.
Yeah, I was just looking at like no games in Harley. Yeah, if he's taking his control,
Building that damage back up now.
Yep, that Anakin's got a +4 on him.
John's actually played this out really well, to sort of extend, with a little bit of healing, sort of teasing Craig in that regard.
Definitely. He's trying to heal as much but as little as he can to still stay in the game but not affect his Anakin too much.
Like kept the damage off early. And, put it back on now where it counts.
Anakin's going to be swinging 8 damage now, which will take it to 15 damage on Craig's base.
Yeah.
There's the Jedi lightsaber as well. Okay. Don't mind what I said.
What are we hitting for at the moment?
That's now gone back up to an 11-10.
Yeah.
So instead of it being at 15, that's going to take it up to 18 on Craig's base, with lethal on the field after that.
Yeah. Judge Tibby, how you going? I don't know
Good.
how much you can talk about.
Not
on stream.
heaps. Oh, we've had some pretty
Having
cool
a good
judges.
day?
Yeah, great day. Some very interesting judge calls and a lot of good stuff going on.
Yeah. Good
I
experience for
think
you.
they're currently trying to figure out the overwhelm damage.
Yeah. Should be 3.
Interesting games.
It was a 11 damage Jedi lightsaber Sabine. What's Sabine's base HP?
Leader?
Yeah.
5.
With the 2 experience tokens, took her up to 7. She already had 2 damage on her. With the -2, that's taken her down to
3?
3 HP. 3 HP against 11.
So is that 8?
8 overall,
They
yeah.
just put 8.
He was at, I think it was 8 that he was on.
Looks like they're just sort of playing out.
Should be. Anyone in stream remember what it was on?
What have we
So we're on 19. And he's just done 8 overwhelm.
I basically thought, this is something I'm reading. One less person checks this. But if it's late in
I think he was actually 7. Sorry. Yeah, going back to
6
what I was
damage
saying.
overall,
Yeah.
according to Onyx.
But he had 2 experience on him and 2 damage. So it would have been 3. 2 damage, 2 experience, -2 from the saber. Yeah, but the saber on its squadron, so -2 on attack with the saber. The Jedi saber, I should say.
Yeah.
Back to it.
Yep. So that post come out. I think, yeah, he's got cards in hand, so I think he's going to get rid of the saber anyway.
and he's just like, okay, so what do we do? I said, well, you have to sit down. I would have said,
If he removes the saber, Anakin's still hitting for 8. Which, that would still be game. Yep, so that would still be game. No, actually. Because of the restore 1, that's now taking it down to a 7 damage Anakin. Sabine would live with 1 HP if they get rid of the Jedi lightsaber here. Yep, lightsaber's gone. So Anakin will only be swinging for 7 right now.
How are you, beautiful people?
Good. How are you?
I'm good, I'm good, I'm good.
How are you going?
I'm good. I won. So 3-1, I won against Secure ECL.
Want to jump in and update?
I will. You know what? Let me grab.
Oh, yeah, go report.
I'll grab some results of the friends.
Okay, and then you'll come to me.
Okay, so Village Protector's swinging for the 2. Once Anakin swings, that would be game.
We're at 19 now.
Yep, 19. Anakin swings for 7. I think that's what they're talking about now.
because I'm like, probably so much. Those who can't be game one, sign
It was so tight.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's John's turn now.
Let's see.
Yeah, it's John's turn now. Swings for 8. There we go. John's got it.
Really want that round to drag that out.
Yeah, that Anakin, very, very strong.
Yeah, it's scary, some of the things that these cards can do with all their upgrades.
Yep.
You know, very fun, I suppose. When you're at that end of it.
Fun to play, not fun to play against. In the end here, Anakin's what? 1, 2, 3, extra 5. Yeah. In the end there, Anakin was still going to be swinging for 9 damage, I think. I saw that right. He also had some daring raids in his hand, so...
try and find out how much time we've got left
I think.
this round. I think Tibbo's going to jump on for a little bit and update you on what's happening around the floor.
I'll give him my chair.
That's all right, I'll jump on.
I'm gonna report my result and then I'm coming. Oh, I'm exhausted. I need water.
Well, you take my seat.
God. I'm parched. As the youngins say.
I'm probably going to need another bottle of water soon.
Oh
as
my
well.
god, I need warm water so bad. Okay, can I have some? Oh, good, she's got a small head. Okay. Okay, love it. Just quick report from the rounds, I guess. I just won my game 2-zip against Akira Green. Both times the crates did the job. Good games overall. Played against, what's this gentleman's name? I forgot. Really friendly gentleman. Really good game, good vibe, good sportsmanship. So that was really fun. Had a really good time. Other notable results. Clint lost his match, so Clint is out 2-2. He lost 2-0 to a Kylo Targentown. Okay, so these gentlemen just finished.
Yeah.
What was it?
So John won using Anakin Blue.
Okay.
Yeah, that Anakin was very scary because every single time it came out dealing 8,
Yep.
and instantly he puts Jedi Lightsaber on it, doing 11 with 10 HP.
And that's what I always talk about where you verse with 25 health play base. If you've taken a little bit of damage on, like already, if you've taken, let's say, 7, that 10 or that 11 is really scary
Yeah.
real quick. Because, especially if you put Jedi Lightsaber, the strength of Anakin is being able to trade into a unit. Well, you don't trade, but you go kill a unit. You -2, so the unit might die before impact. You deal all that overwhelm. So you might
that's
deal 11 of overwhelm in the by killing unit. Jedi Lightsaber on Anakin is a monstrosity. But it takes a little bit of work around because I usually have like having 2-3 cops. Maybe a village. I like having a village protector to protect myself against Maul sometimes when playing against Green, the Wreckers. Because then Wrecker ECLs into a village protector, you're like, oh yeah, good stuff. Good match?
Yeah, in the end there, Craig kind of threw a little bit of a wrench in the works, or a spanner in the works. He brought out Poe, defeated 2 cards to get rid of that that Jedi lightsaber there.
Plus deal 2 damage to the Anakin.
Not to the Anakin, it went to Kanan Jarrus, killing it off.
So he died and didn't kill the Anakin. So he would have traded.
So the 2 damage from Poe went to Kanan, finishing off the Kanan.
When did he attack? Did he attack to base or did he attack the Anakin?
I think he attacked into base, I think,
Okay.
which admittedly wasn't the smart option, because that then boosted Anakin up to 9 damage, which was at that point more than enough to finish him off.
Sometimes they forget. A lot of players, like even the gentleman that I played against, or the gentleman that I played against before, was like, oh, damn, I forget that. Like, I keep hitting you in the face, but it bumps you up a little bit, and they forget about the trade up. A lot of the times they just forget about that. You can, when I'm playing against the Luke earlier, he puts a Kanan thinking, I have a Kanan ready to go, and he puts his Kanan exhausted thinking, yep, good, I'm gonna put my Kanan, shield him, and I just use my Anakin ability, killed his Kanan, mine survives, I healed 2, so my flip was free basically, and he's like, oh, yeah, that's true, I forgot about that. So a lot of people forget about this Anakin kind of ability. But like I was saying, Clint versus a Kylo Targentown. I think John just lost his match, John Haynes. He's on Quinlan Targentown. Blake, he's in a tough spot right now on top table. He's 1-1 against Cat Tarkentown. They were starting the last game with 7 minutes to go. So they're in a really, really tough spot. And the player he's playing against, I think they're going to take a double loss, unfortunately.
Yeah, Cat Tarkentown, I'm pretty sure the only Cat Tarkentown here is Chris.
Yeah, it's Chris.
I think it's 2.
Okay. No, actually, it's the Melton Zone.
Chris, yeah. Let's
Well, you
look
can
at
see,
it.
you can look at the...
Yeah, actually there is 2 Cat Tarkentowns.
Can you look at the pairing? I think? We'll be
Yeah.
able to know. Moody and Chris, right? Okay.
Yeah. So yeah,
Who I
that's
played in the last round.
yeah. He's the Melbourne guy.
So they're in a bit of a tough spot. Rowan is the gentleman I played against. Really fun matchup. Who else to ask? I think Team lost. Team Hillsborough lost. He played against Thrawn Blue, which by playing Kira ECL, it's not amazing because
Yeah.
Kira is useless against Thrawn. Thrawn just doesn't play a unit. So Kira's flip is virtually useless. Just
Yep.
gonna kill everything you got until he basically mills you a lot because of that yellow villainy blue shell. It's a lot of vigilance, 6 health plus mill, and then
Yep.
bounty hunter crew. Let me get my vigilance back. I mill you again. It's a nightmare to play against when you don't have a little bit of
Yeah. That's it's a hard hit, that one.
Yeah, team from Perth. I think he won his, so I think it's 3-1.
Yep.
3-1 or 2-2. Gravy Titan from Perth, he's also 3-1. He's Yoda Green, which I'm really worried about, if I may admit, because obviously I'm bound to match up with him at 3-1. I don't want to match up against Yoda Green. It just sounds like an awful time. Sounds slow.
Yeah.
Sounds
Yeah,
like
that sounds like a very slow, long game there.
Sounds like a headache already. Sounds like yeah, I need to. Yeah, I don't. I wish I had made my pillages. God, so much control. But no good. Let's see what we can get on stream next. It's a shame I was right before you guys summoned Craig and John to the table. I was talking with CJ and Timothy to go on there. Timothy's playing the Honda Yellow.
Yep.
And CJ is a really good player, so that would have been a good matchup.
The Honda Yellow Timothy, how's he going today?
I'm not sure. Can you have a look at
The internet for this one. Oh,
That's fine. We don't need it.
Best part is,
Are you back on?
uh,
We'll figure it out. We'll have
we'll find it.
Actually, I can probably have a look myself. I got my phone. Where do we find this tournament?